guys, Tanman from the Gaming Odyssey, and I really love the Smash Brothers series. It's kind of like the video game version of the Avengers. Your favorite heroes and villains coming together to fight in your unique ways. It's great. But today I want to talk about some other game ideas that Nintendo could have for crossovers. Besides Smash, what could they do to expand the Nintendo crossover brand? Well, I want to discuss that. Let's get into a racing game. This, for me, really seems obvious. First of all, the new Mario Kart game had already some crossover stuff. Isabelle and Villager of Animal Crossing, Link in there, as long as with the Inklings, and it was very cool. It was nice to see those characters incorporated there. But what happens if we just had an all-out Nintendo racing game, but have it be more in the style of Diddy Kong Racing? That game, had some crossover. Banjo-Kazooie was in it. That was very neat. And I feel like having kind of a, game like that, Diddy Kong Racing was really fun, and I feel like a game like that would work more kind of, just the way it performed, and almost kind of like a mix between that and Mario Kart. I think there's a lot of fun things you could do with the character. Kirby, and have his Warp Star, Samus, maybe Ridley as a Mecha Bite. You could have, all the characters, Pokemon, fight them, all this cool stuff. You could have different maps and tracks in Mario Kart. Look at this cool stuff they did just based off Mario, like Gumball Volcano, Yoshi's Circuit. Imagine what they can do based off, other Nintendo properties. I think there's a lot of cool things you could do. I think that Mario Kart Wii was a really big hit growing up. That was the game that everyone was talking about. And imagine that combined with Smash. That would be a really great idea. And I feel like the DLC is going pretty well. Now, would you call it Mario Kart? I don't know. I think it would make, I don't know, Smash Kart sounds weird, but maybe Nintendo Racing. And I really do like Sega Racing All-Stars. That was a great game on the Wii, and I feel like it's very underrated. Imagine that after Nintendo maybe fix a couple of the things. I thought this could be a really amazing game. I feel like it should come out on the Switch. Switch is doing well. And let's add another great game to its library. I love football, and I love Mario sports games, but Mario sports games are great, but the characteristics are getting a bit too, I don't know, stale and repetitive. I mean, they're fine and all, but that came off really sarcastic. I'm sorry, but I don't know. They're just kind of getting samey. Once if we had a Nintendo sports game or a Nintendo football game. As popular as the NFL and fantasy football are, we've had a Mario football game, which is really automatic characters. There's a lot of positions in football, I think that could be really cool. The quarterback could be Mario. Maybe the running back could be Pikachu or something like that. And, imagine Bowser as this big linebacker and, all this stuff. I think it would be really cool, even a sports game. Now, I feel like this game would work out better than the Mario and Sonic games. The Mario and Sonic Olympic games, I feel like the one reason that they were by most people was that was the first Mario and Sonic game we got in there at the Olympics. This, now since we've had Smash, this, I think with people like, okay, sports cool. Football is so popular, fantasy football and all that. I feel like this game could do really well. And maybe you have a football game in other modes, kind of like Mario Sports Mix. There's a lot of fun things. I think all these Nintendo personalities could really come together because the football team's just so different. And yeah, I think it could be really great. You maybe even create your Mii's, have them on the same team. It's just a lot of fun things you can do. That's an idea that I had a while back. That is a game similar to Skylanders-ish, kind of with Amiibo. I don't know how Amiibo are doing, but what Nintendo brought them back and had a game based around them. That could be cool. I feel like they could kind of do it in a way where you could have the characters have a story, subspace, I'm going to say but maybe tweak a couple things. But the gameplay would basically work as you have a port, you put the characters on, but you can also buy power-up packs. And you can, first of all, get a little piece of a power, which would be cool for collectors, but you could use that in your adventure. Let's say, the mini mushroom, you could have a Pokeball. Let's say there's the Pokemon area, and you put the Pokeball, and you need a new Pokemon for that level, or something. I feel like Amiibo, they're great. I really do like the designs. I feel like Nintendo did a really great job making them, but I feel like a game around this would do really well. Bowser and Donkey Kong were in the new Skylanders. Crash and Spyro, they kind of cross over elements. I'm not saying exactly like Skylanders, but kind of like a subspace emissary mode where they're kind of going, beating enemies. But I just could have 2D, 3D aspects. And I feel like certain areas of the game should play like those games, like the Fire Emblem area could be like an RPG, or Legend of Zelda could be like an adventure section, or Kid Icarus. Imagine that kind of the flying shooting thing that they do. Imagine with Star Force. There's just a lot of things you could do. I feel like this could be really a game that could be amazing, but just how it could build us up. I feel like we need a Nintendo adventure game, and I think it would be really cool. People like Mario Party, and I think a Nintendo party game would do actually really well. First of all, I mean, all these Nintendo characters coming together is great. If you go back to the old stuff Mario Party, there's a lot of things you could do. Think of Mario Party, how many items they have based on the Mario franchise. And imagine all of this, I mean, all the Nintendo franchise, Castlevania guys, everyone. That could be really cool. You could have third party. But would it be exactly like Mario Party? No, maybe you could have maybe a battling system. And it could be like kind of a RPG mixed with Mario Party. Now that sounds weird. But imagine like if you're on the board, you fight some enemies kind of like that. It's still kind of an open board. Everyone has to get something on a start. It could differ, you know, on what you do. But I feel like that could be really cool. Guys, I'll do it. I had a blast making this video. I really love discussing a lot. Just crossovers are really cool. You've seen it with Smash, Ultimate in video games, you know, Avengers, and, you know, movies and stuff. And I just feel like you could really do something neat with all these cover Nintendo characters. This has been a Tanman here from the Game House. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.